Canadian recording artist Tyler Shaw is back in Vancouver for a performance tonight, and he joins us now live here in the studio. How are you, Tyler?
I'm good. How are you?
I love that. Now, speaking of love, Love You Still has been viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
That must feel amazing.
That was a very cool moment, yeah.
Now, can you tell me the impact of social media now in your career compared to 10 years ago? Season 2 of Firefly Lane is available now on Netflix, and we have the stars of this series joining us today, Katherine Heigl and Sarah Chalk. How are you, ladies?
We're great. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us here. Now, we're going to get right to it because we have lots of questions for you. Let's start with Katherine. Katherine, you've been in the industry for a long time. What was it about this project that was so different, and what made you excited about playing Telly Hart?
It's such a fantastically juicy and compelling role, especially through the decades, getting to play her.
Hit songs like Stuttering and Ghost. Fifi Dobson is a multi-platinum recording artist and follows up her Canadian Top 20 radio hit with a brand new pop anthem, Recharge My Heart. And she's here with us today, joining us live in the studio. And of course, we have Christy Lee as well, her guitarist. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Now, before you perform, I just have a few questions. Now, Recharge My Heart is a song of passion and love. Can you tell us a little bit about the song? You also co-wrote this. Whether you're looking for more living space, a change of scenery, or you're scaling down, the decision to buy your next home comes with a lot to think about. One of Canada's biggest success stories, award-winning artist Shawn Desmond has created some of the most recognized songs over the past 2 decades. He just released his new music, Maniac, and here to tell us more about it is none other than Shawn Desmond himself. How are you, Shawn?
I'm so good. How are you?
Very good. Welcome to CTV Morning Live. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, Shawn, let's get right to it. I have a lot of questions for you. This has been an emotional comeback for you, and you took a break from the industry years ago at the height of your career. Tell us what it was like after the big decision. Joe Coy is one of today's biggest stand-up comedians. His iconic Funny is Funny World Tour includes a stop here in Vancouver tonight, and his 4th Netflix stand-up special live from the Los Angeles Forum is also out now. Here to tell us more is the one, the only Joe Coy. Thanks for joining us today. Joe Coy, I know you're so busy traveling the world. I'm a bit starstruck right now, just to let you know. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I wish I could see you.
Very good. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, we have a lot to talk about, Joe Coy. Your 4th Netflix special just came out. Can you tell us what people can expect?
Hey, thank you so much.
How are you? Thanks for joining us.
I'm doing great.
Well, let's get right to it. You play Ash's dad, VJ, in Netflix. I've seen it. Love the movie. Definitely talk about Schitt's Creek later. Now, the movie talks a lot about the Indian culture. What does representation mean? A new album from Canada's queen of R&B and soul, Julie Black, just dropped, and it's her first full-length album in more than a decade. And the Juno Award-winning artist joins us this morning to tell us more about it. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Christina. How are you and family? Hi.
Yay.
What's up, PC? What's up?
Thank you so much for joining us. Well, congratulations on the album, and your song 3 Rocks and a Slingshot debuted at #1 on iTunes Canada R&B chart, and it's been 10 years since your last album. Why now, Julie? This week we talked about opioid awareness, and we are joined by Dr. Jacques Dutoit, Medical Director of Sunshine Health Center, Georgia Strait Women's Clinic, who has updated numbers and information about a new treatment for the opioid crisis. Good morning, Dr. Dutoit.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. Now, Dr. Dutoit, the overdose epidemic has taken a heartbreaking toll, claiming the lives of many. What are we seeing now when it comes to the numbers of opioid cases? Yeah. So, this moment reminded me when I went to Istanbul. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Turkish bath called hammam.
Yes. Yeah.
So there was somebody literally scrubbing you, and that was literally
that was your face?
while getting exfoliated. She has tips on how to get kids and parents to stay on budget. Good morning, Taylor. Beer and wine and Wi-Fi. That's a treat. That's really exciting. I want to do a happy dance now. Let's take a look at what's going on this Friday morning. Happy Friday, everybody. In Hope and Merritt, Highway 1 is closed both directions at Hope North and Boston Bar due to a vehicle incident. So as you can see, people are detouring on Highway 5. Let's take a look at what's going on in our roads. This Thursday morning, sea to sky snowfall warning is in effect. Just to let you know, through Squamish and Whistler, just past Squamish on Highway 99. Expect some volume there. be prepared for changing road conditions, and snow tires are mandatory when you're driving through there. So just keep that in mind. This is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, snowfall has begun. So please be very careful and drive very slow in that area. Burnaby, there's this brand new stalled truck westbound on Marine Way before Burn Road in the center lane. Really busy in Burnaby now. It is slowly starting to pick up on Highway 1 through the Portman Bridge. Your drive to the Burnaby Lake stretch is going to be delayed this morning. Today is Netflix Bling Empire star Kevin Kreider and Festival Director Susan Hansen. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be here.
Now, Kevin, I know you've been acting for a while, and I know you also speak a lot about Asian representation. What does it mean to you to be a part of this event?
I think being part of this event actually shows how much we progressed in Asian representation because, first of all, somebody like me couldn't even be on stage or be here to do it because there was none.
Look at that attitude, right?
Yeah.
My daughter's a dancer, you guys know this, and it has got to come with the facial and the moves, and this girl's got it.
You look like you don't sweat.
Coming up, and we are putting your knife skills to test. Here with me today is Andre Ang, president of House of Knives, to give us some tips on knife handling that may come in handy when it's time to host people in our home. Hi, Andre. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
This is so exciting. Okay, first of all, I worked in a restaurant before, and I was chopping a lemon at the bar, and I had no chopping board, and the chef was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh my God.
Tell us the importance of the proper chopping board. My mom hadn't left us. I don't know where we would be right now, so she sacrificed for us to have a good life. It's a Filipino story, right?
Christina has developed a successful career on various multimedia platforms.
Good morning.
Hey, Christina Full.
But now she's ready to step into a new challenge in a new
Holidays
city.
can be an overwhelming time, and why not ask for a bit of help to push the cart when you're at the grocery store? Take a look. It's now time for your morning smile.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday.
When you get a helper this cute, I mean, come on. It's so cute.
A little bit of a plumber's butt there.
Love the costume, looking for treats. I love going to stores with my dog, but not a lot of stores are pet friendly. We are spilling the tea about skincare today. We have with us beauty expert Lindsay Craig to talk more about this, and she will tell us what will help you achieve your best complexion. And we are back here at Willowbrook Shopping Center with Larissa from Quad-Reel Property Group. Thanks for joining me again.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so community is very important to Willowbrook Shopping Center. Tell us about Willowbrook. Oh, I almost got you there. Okay, we are here at Greta. We're having too much fun here. I'm here with Casey, one of the owners of Greta. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm amazing. I'm just having a great time.
I know. We're going to get in the game in a minute, but let's talk about what Greta is. We're here with Chef Tomoki to tell us all about it. Your regular menu is definitely street and sustainable travel is really the way to go.
It really is.
Now you have, this is a beautiful place, honestly. It's breathtaking. Tell us about the location and amenities that guests can expect. Club Theater Company 2022-2023 season kicks off with an international comedy sensation by Worldwide Mischief featuring Peter Pan Goes Wrong. And now we're here with Jamie to tell us all about Victoria is surrounded by water, and there's so many ways to connect with the ocean and waterways here. Unique experiences, in fact. And I'm here to talk about Hot Tub Boat Adventure Victoria. And here with me is Tanner McLeod, the owner. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, pleasure. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, lots to talk about. This is a first that I'm seeing this. You guys are the only ones in Canada doing this, right?